Welcome, Tyrone Edwards from eTalk. This is so exciting. Thank you for talking to Pure Country. I know your time is in hot demand. It is a busy time. It is
It
Oscars
is
time.
it is a demanding time, but it's like the most rewarding time of the year for sure. This is what we look forward to. So
Oh, absolutely. And it's definitely later in the year than when it normally happens, but I feel like it's a pleasant thing to look forward to this weekend. It seems like we're in a time where there's not a whole lot of fun stuff to look forward to.
yeah, you know what? This is the Oscars, and I don't think that they would allow themselves to be presented in any other fashion. The production is still going to be very high level, and they waited it out. They delayed their usual time, which I don't think they've done in years. So that they would, not have to do a virtual red carpet, but actually have a real one. And lucky for us, we have Liz Trinaire, who's our LA correspondent. She'll be actually in the arrivals area, which is the red carpet. Tons of space there. There's going to be 6 feet between her and her interviewee. There'll be another 6 feet between her and the cameraman, and then another 6 feet between the cameraman and her producer. So very limited spots on the carpet.
Mhm.
So we're so excited that eTalk still gets this coveted spot on the carpet, bringing home that exclusive content. We're the only ones in Canada on the carpet, and of course, our Liz Trinaire is there to spearhead it all.
And it's funny because we've gone an entire calendar year through the pandemic, but this
Yeah.
is the first time the Oscars have come up during the pandemic because it just
Yes.
happened like right before the cutoff, basically last year. Because I was trying to think that I'm like, what did they do last year? And I'm like, oh yeah, it was completely normal last year.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. So that was I'm pretty sure that was the last red carpet that
Yeah.
anybody's done. So I can imagine, like, if you are a journalist, if you are an actor, actress, director, if you work in the film industry by any means, if you have a chance to go to the Oscars, no, you might not be able to bring an entourage, and no, you might not be able to bring like your plus threes. However, I think people are going to be so excited. They're going to show up looking their best. I think it's going to be high energy. It's going to be celebratory because we're finally at a point where we can actually do this safely. Um, and I think that also too, the Oscars regards themselves in a way and keeps to a standard that this show will be one to remember for sure.
I'm so excited. And I remember when the list of nominees and Best Picture nominees came out, a lot of people were like, I haven't heard of any of these movies. But the convenient thing is that we have access to all of them on different streaming
Yes,
platforms. So I know even for myself, I'm definitely pulling for Chicago 7.
yes, the Trial
That
of the
was
Chicago
a,
Seven,
yeah, like
Aaron
that was
Sorkin.
the Trial of
I,
Chicago 7. I watched that and I was just, it's one of those movies where visually not a ton of stuff's going on, but you're just so invested. And it was just that and Hillbilly Elegy were my two that I was just like,
okay.
these are
Well, so
fantastic.
I thought that Glenn was amazing in Hillbilly Elegy. I think that that movie is one that you feel almost more than you watch.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Trial of the Chicago Seven, I think, is another great pick. It's funny because I've been sort of advocating for that movie for the last couple of months throughout the award season. Not everybody agrees with me, or us, I should say, but I think they did a great job. I think a lot of times it's difficult to be able to develop one or two characters throughout a movie properly without getting
Mm-hmm.
critiqued. They were able to do that with like six or seven. So I think that film was useful in terms of the messaging and the story and how it was done. This is the big one though. This is the Oscars, right? This is
Yeah.
this is the big one. This is where we're gonna find out. Um, will it be Sir Anthony Hopkins with The Father for Best Actor, or will Chadwick Boseman win posthumously? That he'll be the first ever Black actor to win a posthumous award in that favor. So there's
Right.
so much to be excited about. There's diversity like we've never seen it before.
Mm-hmm.
We've
Lots of
got
female
tons of
directors nominated.
lots of female directors, which is super important. If you haven't seen Minari yet, I mean, you still have time to watch it before the show. And also getting ready for the Oscars, like if you haven't watched everything, we're doing that for you on Friday, tomorrow,
Mhm.
actually at 7 p.m. Eastern on eTalk. We're doing, we're previewing the Oscars. We're getting everyone ready for the Oscars. We'll talk about the nominees. We'll talk about how to, if you enter a pool, if you want any tips on that. And of course, this week we just welcomed back Danielle. So it's myself, Danielle, and Lainey, and Chloe, and everybody hands on deck. So like I said, this is the big show. This is the
So
big dance.
fun.
And we're going to be treating it as such.
That is so excellent. And so I guess I'll leave you with this. If you had to recommend one movie for people to watch ahead of Sunday night,
Mm,
what would you be able to narrow it down to just one?
whew, one, one movie. If I could pick one movie, geez, I should have an easy answer for this. But you know what? The competition is tight. I mean, I think you need to watch Minari. I think One Night in Miami is definitely worth a watch in terms
Mm-hmm.
of the story. Um, whew, yeah, there's quite a few.
Well, at least we have most of them at our fingertips. That's kind of the nice thing. Just the world that we're living in right now. It's before,
Yes.
you had to go to the movie theater, and I feel like this might change award shows going forward in the way that people consume the movies ahead of these
Oh,
big
for sure.
nights.
There's going to be a lot of changes moving forward, but in terms of tradition, I am excited uh, to bring home that exclusive ETOC coverage from the carpet, and then we'll recap it on Monday with our recap show on Monday. So we've got a big Oscars weekend ahead, and we're just gearing up for it.
Excellent. And two, real quick, if people are wanting to watch the Oscars, ctv.ca, you can also stream it. You can watch it on TV. There's lots of different ways that people are able to watch it, and at least be able to vicariously live through Liz on the red carpet.
Yes, definitely, definitely. CTV, CTV.ca, and the CTV app that goes down Sunday at 8 p.m. There's a few pre-shows as well. But yeah, check us out on Friday. We'll be
Awesome.
ready for Sunday, and then we'll recap it all on Monday.
Well, thank you so much, Tyrone. I very much appreciate being able to grab a few minutes of your time, and definitely looking forward to the weekend.
Thanks for having me. You take care.